Okay, it's time for episode 2. I have to be a little bit quieter tonight because I'm recording this late at night and my dad is actually here at the house, so I don't want to keep him up because he has to get up early for work tomorrow. But hopefully we'll make it through day 2, maybe part of day 3 or all of day 3. Yeah, we really want to get through all of day 3. We don't want to stop partway through a day. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I have some exciting news for the channel itself. Um, as far as kind of like collaborative output of videos. Um, a friend of mine is starting a channel. I think they're gonna do um I think they're gonna do Skyrim, a Skyrim series, which will be interesting. Um, and I'm definitely looking forward to watching that. But then they're also going to do a Minecraft survival SMP with me. And I think so far we're just planning on having it be the two of us. But it'll kind of all depend. So that is some exciting news. It probably won't happen for a week or two because there's some stuff that I need to get sorted before I'm able to jump into doing an SMP. Also, I doubt we're gonna be scripted the way the Dream SMP is. That's just, I want to be completely honest here. Neither of us are huge YouTubers, obviously, because they haven't even started their channel yet. Um, so just don't expect super high quality. Don't expect big lore. We might do a little bit of lore. I don't know. We haven't talked a lot about our plan for what we're gonna do. I will say it's gonna be a modded SMP. So, right now, there's not a huge mod list that we have. Of course, it's, we can change it anytime between now and actually starting the series. So, don't be surprised if this changes. I'll try and keep you posted, just little tidbits in my videos as we move forward and the time gets closer to actually start the series. But for now, I think the plan is we're gonna have the Origins SMP, just the 9 original Origins, nothing crazy. And if you don't know what the Origins mod is, it is a mod that adds, I guess, like races or like starting types to Minecraft. So there's like the Enderian, and you can teleport, but you're afraid of water and pumpkins, and you actually take damage in the water. And there's all different I guess species, different species or classes. If you do D&D, a different class, or well, no, I guess D&D is race. Different races, different classes, different species, because class is usually not used to refer to different people types. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but basically, so that's probably the biggest one is the Origins. There's one that adds different structures. I think it's called most structures. There's a tree capitator mod. It's not exactly the same as tree capitator. I think it's called tree falling or something like that. And then there is a mod for, I'm gonna adjust my tools here real quick, get them in a better order. Also, here's the cave. This will be where the mushrooms or the bats are. And then over here, this is the thing that breaks my game every time I click on it. So we're not going to click on that, but that's where it is. And I don't know what to use the rest of the space for. I don't know what it's used for. But anyways, so back to the mod list. There's a tree capitator mod. We're looking to get a vine fine, a vein miner so that it'll mine the whole vein, just like what I have on my solo survival game. And then, I know there were a couple others. Oh, there was a storage mod that adds different chests. That sometimes is game breaking for me for some reason. And oh, there's a caves mod that adds different cave biomes. And I can't think of any other mods that we have on it, but so suffice to say, those are the basics. Those are pretty much what we have. And yeah, I'm really excited. Because they watched and subscribed. They subscribed to my channel, and they watched my videos, and then reached out to me and were like, I think I'm gonna start a channel, and I think we should play together because that would be a great way to boost both of us at the same time, and also provide fun content. So then we started talking about what game would we play, and we settled on Minecraft because it's we both have put in tons of hours into Minecraft. We're both longtime players, so. And then it was like, okay, well, what kind of server do we want? Just vanilla, or do we want modded? And we decided to do modded. And yeah, so then we tried to find a service that would be able to support that for free or for cheap. And we found one that does for free, but you can't do like super crazy stuff. You can't have vast expanses of terrain between you and the other players, and you can't have very many people on it. And sometimes things will crash the game. But we tested around with it and, set off a bunch of TNT, and it would lag a bit, but overall it handled really well. So that's probably the provider we're going to go with for that. And yeah, we tested out the mods to make sure they all worked together. Oh, there was a camping mod. Companion was another one. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm just really excited, and it'll be a while until we're ready to actually start that, but in the meantime, there is plenty of time to crank out, just survival Minecraft videos. Minecraft tours don't take nearly as long to do, because it's just running around in worlds that I've already created. And just little short videos, video updates on the ants. There's not much happening right now. She still just has eggs. Oh, hey kitten. How are you? Um yeah, and just kind of just keep putting out videos, keep making sure that everyone gets along in the comments, and keep better track of how frequently I want to put out videos. I think right now, um I just have so many video ideas that I'm putting out a lot of videos. And we'll just see if that keeps going. Um, and if eventually my life gets too busy and I have to slow it down, at least we know that I have proven this week that I am very capable of recording ahead of time. Because today, the day that I'm recording this, is Monday, and it probably won't see the light of day until Friday or Saturday. I already have a video lined up for Wednesday, so Friday or Saturday should be just fine. And I don't know, it's weird. I think I talked about this in the next survival episode, which hasn't released yet by the time I'm making this video, but will have released by the time you see this video. But one catfish. It's really weird to figure out like dates of like, yeah, I'm talking to you about a thing that hasn't happened yet, but will have happened by the time you see this. So I need to talk about it in the past tense, even though for me, it happens in the future. It's weird. It's confusing. But yeah, so I think the recording ahead of time works really well, but it also leaves a lot of things to be desired in like just the confusion of this thing hasn't happened yet, but will have happened by the time you see this, and just all of that stuff. I'm just gonna make this a little community garden for now, and then later in the season I'll start sectioning it by what the actual crop is. I need to figure out something to eat. I should have saved some of that forage. I'm gonna go see if I can find more so that I can not run out of stamina and pass out. Would be great. And still finish watering the plants. And tomorrow it should rain all day, so we'll go fishing. And that way we can make some money. I think one of the first things is introductions. Just talking to literally everyone. And it'll get really confusing of like, have I talked to this person yet? Have I not talked to this person? It's probably my least favorite part of the game is just talking to everyone at first because I'll get like 2 weeks in and have all but one or two people, and I just can't figure out who it is that I haven't talked to yet. It's terrible. I don't know if I mentioned this when I was playing last time, but one of the mods is a teleport from anywhere mod, where if you have, it takes 50 energy, so I can't. But if you have 50 energy, or if you have more than 50 energy, then you can just teleport from wherever you are, no matter where it is, get back to your front porch, and it saves you a lot of time, but it takes a lot of energy. So it's kind of a trade-off. It can be great for when you're in the caves mining until late at night, because then you don't have to run all the way home, especially before the minecarts are restored. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we will have plenty of energy to water all of these potatoes. But yeah, Stardew Valley, for those of you who have never played Stardew Valley before, is really, I mean, the first season is just absolutely crucial. We need to get as much money as we can before the festival, because at the festival, they'll be selling strawberry seeds. And strawberry seeds, if you plant them the day you get them or the day after you get them, you can get 2 harvests from the strawberry plants before the end of the season, and a single strawberry at like regular quality, I think sells for 100 gold. So our goal for the first like weeks leading up to the festival is to just get as much money as we possibly can every day and save that money. And obviously, if we make money tonight, we'll spend it on seeds tomorrow, so that we can make more money before, and we just have to time it out so that our crops are all harvested the day before the festival, so that we make the most money we can. And that's just, yeah, that's the first season is always crunch time for making as much money as you can. So it's great that we got the fishing pole when we did, and we have the easy fishing mod, so it makes it easier to fish, obviously. And I love fishing, but it's so hard to do in this game that without the easy fishing mod, it's just you just suffer. Oh, that was almost perfect if it hadn't jumped the last minute. But yeah, so there's gonna be a really really small SMP. 2 people, me and my friend, and they haven't put up a single video yet. They are working on their first video, so when that goes up, I will comment it on whatever video was most recently posted, and in the next video I make, I will put a little section saying, hey, this is my friend who we're going to be doing an SMP with. If you want to watch their content, go to their channel. So, yeah. And I think you guys will like their comedy. They have good comedy. They have a good taste of humor. They have, I don't know, they're just great people. And I am sure they will have lots of fun and lots of things to do in their Skyrim. Because they've played Skyrim for a long time. And I mean, they just, oh my goodness, they're very good at it. And they know how to have fun and they know where all the things are and what they're doing. Well, not where all the things are, but they know what they're doing. And I think you guys will like their content if you like mine, because mine is not nearly as good as it could be, and we're working on that. Speaking of working on that, in other news, I am ordering for myself some gear to help with audio quality. That will actually allow me to record on my gaming PC. Because right now, the gaming PC, I could record it, but there would be no audio for what I'm saying. Because I don't have a headset or anything. So I'm getting a microphone. I'm also getting external storage that connects via USB. So I'll be able to move videos from my laptop to my gaming PC or from my gaming PC to my laptop. And I won't have to store the raw footage on either device and just use up all of their space. I can just save it on the external. So that'll be great. That'll be a huge help. It was also really expensive, but that's okay. I enjoy making videos, so why not splurge? It's almost time for us to head in for this night. We only have 3 minutes left on our timer until we're at 20 minutes for the video. So I suppose what we'll have to do is we'll do another day. Every episode will be 2 days, I guess, because the days take up more than 20 minutes between the two. So, and the first day took extra long because there was all the introduction and stuff. So yeah. Oh, new record length. We're just about out of energy. We could cast at least once more, but it won't make that big of a difference in the total outcome. Yeah, so I'll be trying to keep to at least 2 videos a week, maybe 3 or 4 if they're short videos. And just kind of just keep going with it and stay on top of it as much as I can. Got an exam, at least one exam tomorrow, and at least one exam the day after, and sometime in those 2 days, between those 2 days, I have a third exam to take. So, yeah, there's a lot of exams. And I actually calculated my exams wrong. Because I was like, okay, so the chemistry class has 2 exams. Because there's like the final exam for the last quarter of the chapters. And then there's like the final exam for the entire class. And so I was like, okay, so that makes 5 in total because I have 4 classes and each of the other ones just has 1 exam. Well, what am I doing? I need to go get fish, but I want to fish in a different location. Somewhere that will give me more money. But yeah, so I was like, okay, so I've got 5 exams in total, 4 classes, one that has 2 exams. But then, as it turns out, another one of my classes had 2 exams. One that was like the final 4 chapters exam, and one that was like the whole class exam. Which meant I ended up with 6 exams for my 4 classes. And it's all scheduled out, so it shouldn't be too much, but I don't know. I'm gonna be very tired, which is why I'm recording this ahead of time, and why I recorded other videos ahead of time. That way, even if I am tired, I don't have to worry about it, because the videos are already made. But yeah, actually, probably by the time you guys see this, at least the microphone will be here, and maybe, see, the microphone will be here, and maybe the external hard drive will be here by then. And if they are, I already have a plan for that video because, so I'm going to show you guys around I have a server that I used to play on that, there's the timer. There's a server that I used to play on that you guys asked me to show you around as like another Minecraft tour. And so I'll be doing that. And then also, there is another world that, so a lot of you guys on the first Minecraft tour were like, I really love the village wall. And it was something that I've always wanted to build a village wall like that, and I never did. And the center of the hole to the center of the earth is really cool. And I have another world where so after I made those buildings in that world, I kind of decided, okay, I want to try and build these in a different style and maybe upgrade the idea. And so I made another world to do that in. And that's the world that I've been pouring the most time into recently. And so I can show you guys around that. None of the builds on that world are done. Well, no, I think my house is done. But none of the other builds in that world are done. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys think of that one. But yeah, so what I'll probably do is that one shouldn't take very long to give you guys a tour. I mean, maybe 4 or 5 minutes because nothing's done. So it should, and there's only a couple builds, so it should just be a quick run around. And so then at the end of that video, since it won't be like a full video, I'll probably do, if the microphone and external hard drive are here, then I'll probably open those on camera and stick that on the end of the Minecraft tour, just to give it some extra length so you're not wasting your time, and so that you don't have to waste more time waiting for me to put out another video. Also, I'm going to, oh, I missed it. I'm going to check out getting used to using OBS, which should greatly improve the recording, because that will actually record the audio from the game, so you won't have to hear the audio from the game through the speakers of what the speakers pick up. So that should be a huge help. And then my friend who's starting his own channel has linked me to a place to get uncopyrighted music, so we'll have that, and a better editing software that will accept the audio from OBS, so that I don't have the problem of having to voice over something after I already recorded it, or just leaving it completely unedited, because otherwise it'll erase the audio. Excuse me. You can tell it's late at night. But yeah, so hopefully with those two things, it will greatly improve the video output. Not that the videos that I put out now are bad, especially not considering that I've never done YouTube before, but I could definitely be better. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them better. And every day we're gonna make them better. Every time we make one, we're gonna make it a little bit better. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, so every day we're gonna make the videos a little bit better, and we're just gonna keep working on it until eventually I will be a master video editor, and then you guys will have the most beautiful videos you ever saw. And until then, you'll just have to deal with raw, unedited videos. But hopefully we'll start to be able to use those things. I don't want to use them on my laptop because I feel like that's something that's potentially going to crash my laptop. And I don't want to do that. So we'll have to wait until I have the external hard drive so I can, if I do a recording, I'm not sure how that would work though, because I'd have to at least be able to use OBS on this computer and on my big computer. Because that way I can record the video in OBS here, put it on the external hard drive, and send it to the video editor on my big PC and edit it there and upload it there. And hopefully by uploading it on the larger PC, it'll be able to upload it faster so I won't have to wait an hour to put out a 15-minute video, 2 hours to put out a 20-minute video, and 3 hours to put a 25-minute video, and 6 hours to put out a 45-minute video, which should never happen again anyways. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's the goal. And we'll just have to see how it goes. I keep missing them. I'm terrible at talking and focusing on the game. I'm getting better though. You'll notice between the last Minecraft video, I suppose the video before that. I don't know. In one of those, actually, you know what? Just in both of those videos, I would always have these big long pauses whenever I was concentrating where I just wouldn't say anything. And I'm getting better about that. I'm getting better at being able to multitask. I hate having to do it, but why did I not get the... I didn't get it. I threw away the seaweed and I didn't even get the fish. Grr. That makes me upset. Oh well, there will always be next time. But yeah, oh my goodness. I'm getting better about being able to multitask by talking and recording and like focusing on the game at the same time. It's a work in progress, okay? Also, I think we leveled up our fishing skill at least again today. Because there's no way that we've caught this many fish and not upgraded. Or leveled up at all. And actually, I think in this game file, we have a mod that makes it so that if you sit on a chair, you recover you recover energy for free. Well, not for free. It takes time, but let's check that out, actually. Bench. Boom. So, we can fish until it's late at night, and then just sit until our energy's back up to 50, and then teleport home, drop the stuff in the box, and then go to bed and make buku bucks. Also, it'll probably come up at some point in a Minecraft video that my Minecraft username is Boko Bunny, and I don't really want to change it because I like that name. And so I figured I should explain ahead of time. I have a rabbit. Well, I have several rabbits, but one of them I got from my agri-science classroom. We bred and raised baby rabbits. Well, we didn't breed baby rabbits. We bred adult rabbits and then raised their litter. And so one of them that we hand reared, we're keeping that. One of them that we hand reared needed a home. And so I was like, okay, yeah, give it to me. And so we named him Boko. Boko. And so then after that, I was like, oh, that's a cute name. And bunnies are cute. And that would work perfectly as a Minecraft name. So that's what it is. And y'all better deal with it because I don't think I want to change it. So. This game has such beautiful audio. Like, even when there isn't the music going, there's like the sound of the rain, and there's the sound of the birds. Shoot, what are we gonna get rid of? Sardines. Because the eels are more valuable than the sardines. I'm like 90% sure. And I have a feeling we're gonna catch more of those because now it's night. Well, evening. Okay. We are going to teleport back. Now you guys know what that looks like. And sell all of those. And then do we have a chair in here? I think our house comes with a chair. Yeah, so let's give me that. I can bring this over to the river and just sit on it over here. To gain extra stamina. And just fish right here from the chair. That's great. That's a perfect setup. I think we've at least leveled up once, maybe even twice, because it looks like it's a longer line by a lot. So, we'll see. But yeah. So that's... See, and there's one of those long pauses where it's like, I've got to focus, and so then I just completely stop talking. We're working on it. Like I said, work in progress. Ooh, thank you. Can I hear you say money? The other day, I got myself a betta because I have a 10-gallon tank. Is it 10 gallon? I think it's 10 gallon. And so basically, I have a 70-gallon tank that has 3 goldfish in it and 2 plecostomus. And I had 1 goldfish that I got way later than the others that was significantly smaller. So I was worried that if I put him in with the big guys, he would get picked on a bunch. And so I kept him in a separate tank. But then he got big enough where he could probably stand his own against the others. And so I decided to move him out because he was too big for the little tank. And the little tank had other little fish in it. And I was worried that he was big enough that he was going to start trying to eat them. Which is no bueno. You can't eat my fish. That's not okay. And so I moved him to the big tank, but then I had just these 2 Cory catfish. It's a little tank, but it's really big compared to them. And so I was like, okay, well, I need to get something else for this tank. So I did some research, and Corys are one of the best fish that you can have with a betta. They're not the best fish you could have with a betta. There's others that are better, shrimp, snails. You can't get more low energy than a snail. But Corys are pretty good, especially since these Corys are, they're like a dark green. They're called green Corys, but they're not the emerald green Corys. Those are a different little type of Cory. But these ones are green Corys, and it's perfect because the little tank, the gravel, well, and the big tank, both tanks, the gravel in the bottom is like this dark black. And so with these Corys, they blend in really well. And so they're just perfectly suited for living with a betta. Because the betta, they're low energy. The Corys are low energy. The betta's not. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I know, I'm sorry. The Corys are really low energy. And so they get along really well with the betta. And even when the betta's being his moody self, they blend in so well that he usually can't figure out where they are. He can tell that they're nearby, but it's really adorable. He'll search around like, wait, where are you? I could have sworn I just saw you. Where did you go? And he'll get all agitated. Not like actually agitated, but just like, wait, what? Where? I know you were there. Where did you go? So it's fun to watch them because the Corys will watch the betta and be like, okay, it's time to move away. And they'll move, and then the betta will be like, ha, movement. But he never finds them, especially not when it's dark in the tank. Then he's just completely hopeless. He's like, what? Not even. I know there's something here. There is something here and I know it. But yeah, he's just absolutely beautiful. He is a rainbow beta. And so that's the end of our episode, but I'll finish the story. He's a rainbow beta, so he's primarily blue and white. The back half is like this beautiful turquoise blue. The front half is white, and he's got yellow and red, and I think green. Yellow and red and green splotches, or like dots. And I mean, he's just so beautiful, and he's just absolutely adorable. But anyways, I wanted to let you guys know that I had him, and his name is Quest. So, just a little tidbit on the life of me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys later.